Hey everybody. Here we are at the Alcorn County Fair Festival or something like that. This is our first time competing in ASCA comp since June because they've all been getting canceled. So we're excited.
It's been forever.
Yeah, it's been a while. We actually drove a little further than usual. We're in Corinth, Mississippi today. So we're just going to bring you along, see what happens. I think we're going to get a little bit wet today. Yeah. So we'll just see. Hopefully it'll throw everybody else off their game, but we'll still be fine.
We'll be prepared.
Yeah. So y'all come along. Guys, so we're here in Corinth. We've already picked our steaks. You guys have already seen footage of that. We finished trimming our steaks. I'm actually really happy with my steak selection today. I got two really good, just kind of like dime to nickel size tri-hearts, which you'll see. And I think they trimmed up really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some marinade going now. We've tried Wicked Pig, we've tried Poncho and Lefty's. Recently we've been happy with Moo Magic from Flaps 20. Which is Travis Patterson. He's the one that made that. My practice, it's really not a bad one. It's just got kind of a small spinalis. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn that one up. And then this is gonna get 15 minutes per side. We'll flip it and do, well, 15 minutes, flip it, do another 15 minutes, and then it'll be ready to season. All right, so it's starting to rain a little bit. It's not anything crazy. We had to pull our grills in under here so that if it dumped on us, our grills didn't go cold.
Which they have a little bit, and I'm trying not to panic.
Like 75 degrees, we can get that back. I'm happy with my flavor, my appearance was good. Doneness was a little hard on my practice steak. What do you think?
That's probably the best practice I've had, so I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know what to say about that.
Things might be going too well to do any good. So.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So we got a little lucky today. It's the first time since we've competed that we're turning in at the exact same time. So probably means we won't get on the same table, but it is nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here's my steak. Looks pretty good. We got a storm rolling in right now, right as I'm getting prepared to do steak beef. Pro tip, always bring some way to attach your canopy to the ground. This grill is doing good though, so I actually held the HP 250 over What I did was when I got back, I got in there with this little thing and I pushed all my coals to the left, and I got some heat gloves, pulled the rack out a little bit, filled it back in, and then I closed it and just kind of let it ride. And it's running in the 550s right now with, you know, what's going on. The wind's kind of swirling around us and stuff. So I'm pretty happy with how it's cooking. Yeah, perfect.
Third turn?
Third turn, we're sitting right under 100 degrees. By the way, we met a new friend today. Zach, he's from Mississippi. I didn't get his last name. He came up to us and told us he liked watching the YouTube videos. And the biggest thing he said was, man, it really helps. And that's why I do this, is I hope that there's tips or things that I can give you guys that will make it easier for you to try this, easier for you to do well. And so always feel free to either come up and talk to me at a comp or just shoot me a message on Facebook. One of my good friends, Steve, he has been messaging me for a long time, and it all started out with he saw me on YouTube, asked a question, and now we're legitimate friends. So it's good to see him out here as well, because we don't get to see each other that often at comps.
And like and subscribe.
Yeah, I'm not good about that. Like and subscribe. Get in there and look at that thing. Looks pretty good to me. You know, that looks like almost identical to your picture that we used on our cover photo.
Yeah.
I was in Decatur that one time. So where I tie my knot is the top of my box. So my cut line's right here. So this is where I'm pulling temp at. About 126. I'm going to take it to 135. So enough? Oh, I know. We took our banners down so it didn't act like a sale. It looks much worse looking that way, where you guys can't see. Well, all of our stuff is wet.
Pretty steak.
It is a pretty steak. About to get so sweaty. Well, finished.
We're wet, but we finished.
You can see my shirt, and that was with a raincoat on.
Blake turned in a good steak, I think.
That's a real good steak for the conditions we're in, so pretty happy with it. I think appearance-wise, these are probably our best steaks we've had in a while.
I definitely feel the best about these steaks. I mean, that I've turned in recently.
But yeah, I mean, I think today was good. A lot of competition, but be good to always see kind of where you stack up. So.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys, it is Monday afternoon. If you want to know what competition cooking's really like, we drove for 8.5 to 9 hours in order to compete for 8.5 to 9 hours. So we're pretty tired. I wanted to go over my scores. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I don't really like sharing these results, if that kind of gives you a hint to how it went. Most of the time when you see guys compete and they don't do well, they're very vague about their results. I want to tell you my opinion beforehand, though. Those were two of the best steaks I think I've turned in. I felt really, really good about both of those steaks when I turned them in, even having not competed for a while, for appearance-wise, for taste-wise, and I never know about doneness because you never really see the inside of the one you turn in, so that one could be up in the air. But I felt really good about those steaks. So, steak A. Out of 45 teams, I came in 42nd. So just about DAL. Here's what I got. A 48 in appearance. I don't know how you get a 48 in appearance on this. But again, appearance is one of those categories that you just ain't never going to figure out. 48 in doneness. Okay. A 46 in texture. I truly believe I over tenderized. A 48.2 in taste and a 46 overall impression, and really that overall impression hurt me pretty good. So Brianna, she got 30th, so she beat me on steak A. But let me just say, I've never turned in two more identical steaks. The steaks were from basically the same exact place on the loin. It was the same size tri-heart for both of them, almost identical marbling in both of them, and they were really good cut steaks, same thickness and everything, and I treated them exactly the same. I was actually really happy with my flavor profile that day, and so I made sure that I did everything exactly the same as I did on the first steak. Steak B, I did a little bit better. I got 15th out of 38. Somebody got DQ'd. 49 in appearance, 49 in doneness, 49 in texture, 50.7 on identical flavor as my other steak, so 3 points higher almost, and a 49 in overall impression. But here's what I think. When I see a 49 in doneness, that means one judge was wrong. Okay? Doneness should be the least subjective category of all of them. So, doneness, I think one judge was giving out 9s, because if you notice, it was 49, 49, 49, 10.7, or 50.7, 49. What that tells me in my mind is 4 of my judges probably gave me 10, 10, 10, maybe 10.1, something like that, not a super high flavor score, and then another 10, right? To me, it looks like one judge probably messed that up. I don't know what the solution is to this. I mean, the best thing I can think of is get 6 judges in there and drop one. That way, if one judge is just giving out 9s, which I have seen for no reason, I've seen almost a perfect score, and then the next guy gives like 9s and 9.8 and all that stuff. You know, sometimes these table killers, they're really getting you. So I will just take the blame and say I must have messed something up on steak A that I was not aware of. It was a great contest. You should definitely go check that one out next year. Very well run. We walked away with 2 bags of charcoal for free, and you know, they gave out trophies to all the top 10 and gave out the prize money, and they gave out extra Kids Q awards and all kinds of stuff. So it was a really good contest. But yeah, that's it for me today, guys. As always, I want to encourage you to turn ideas into realities and get out there and cook something new. I'll catch you guys later.